I spent 6 days solo traveling in Guatemala, so here's my itinerary. I flew into Guatemala City from New York, and when I stopped in the airport, I did get cash because I was staying on Lake Atitlan for the first 3 days of my trip, and the main form of transportation is boats, and you do need cash to pay for the boat. Once I settled in, I did take a boat to San Juan to get some dinner. My hotel was in San Marcos, so this was about a 15-minute boat ride. I was exhausted from the travel day, so I did stay inside after I headed back to my hotel. Day 2 was actually my birthday, so I started off the morning with a massage, and then I had a great breakfast at the hotel. While they do offer breakfast and lunch, keep in mind this is not an all-inclusive hotel. Later that evening, I did go into San Pedro, which is also another town about 15 minutes out, and I got me some dinner there. Day 3, this was my last day on the lake. You will notice that all I did was sleep and eat because this was the most relaxing part of the trip. I had to catch a boat to Panajachel to meet my driver to then take me to Antigua, which I was staying for the remaining of my trip. After that 2.5-hour drive to Antigua, I was starving, so I walked into the central area of Antigua to get me some food. It was delish. It is a very walkable city, so I did get to do a lot of exploring. I knew the next day was going to be busy, so I was in bed by 5 p.m. with Domino's. Day 4, I was up bright and early to do my volcano excursion. I did this with Pizza Pacaya David, who makes pizza at the top of the volcano once you finish hiking. Easily one of the coolest things I've done. Day 5, I woke up early to have this amazing breakfast at AM Breakfast. It was so good. And then later that day, I decided I'm going to take my first ever cooking class. This was such an intimate and cool experience, and everything was so delicious, you guys. I'm not even joking. I highly recommend. And on day 6, I did get some breakfast before heading out to the airport, and that's the end of my trip. I have a full vlog on my YouTube if you want to see the full thing.